Evolution of minions in the movies, series, and memorable cameos. From stealing the moon to saving the world, these little yellow maniacs have done it all. 2010 Despicable Me. The Minions made their unforgettable debut in Despicable Me back in 2010. They were Gru's tiny, loyal, yet completely incompetent helpers, dressed in blue overalls with big goggles and even bigger hearts. They built rockets, tested weapons, and somehow managed to cause more trouble than help. But audiences instantly fell in love with their ridiculous language, slapstick humor, and adorable charm. From that very first laugh, the Minions became global icons, and Gru's plan to steal the moon? Totally overshadowed by his yellow army. 2010 Home Makeover. Released the same year, Home Makeover gave fans a closer look at Minion life outside of villainy. When Gru's home needed to impress a social worker, Margot, Edith, Agnes, and the Minions joined forces to make the house look normal. Of course, nothing went according to plan. Walls broke, furniture flew, and the Minions proved once again that even cleaning turns into chaos when they're involved. 2010 Orientation Day. In Orientation Day, new recruits joined the Minion workforce and were shown a training video. But instead of learning safety rules, they accidentally caused explosions, dropped bombs, and created the most destructive Orientation Day in history. It was classic Minion energy, clueless enthusiasm mixed with total disaster. 2010 Banana. Banana became one of the most beloved Minion shorts ever made. 3 Minions spot a single banana and immediately descend into madness. What begins as a polite tug turns into a full-blown battle with alarms, chaos, and one flying fruit. This short perfectly captured what fans loved most. No words, no logic, just pure Minion mayhem. 2013 Despicable Me 2. The Minions returned in 2013's Despicable Me 2, this time with an evil twist. Gru joined the Anti-Villain League, but the Minions accidentally became test subjects for the PX-41 serum, transforming into wild, purple, furry monsters known as Evil Minions. With sharp teeth and crazy screams, they became terrifying and hilarious all at once. The sequel proved that even mutated, the Minions were impossible not to love, and their purple forms became instant pop culture legends. 2013, Puppy. In Puppy, a lonely Minion sees neighbors with their dogs and decides he wants a pet too. But instead of a puppy, he adopts a small flying UFO. It's heartwarming, chaotic, and perfectly weird. A reminder that Minions' idea of normal is never what you expect. 2013 Panic in the Mailroom. Next came Panic in the Mailroom, where 2 Minions accidentally released the dangerous PX-41 serum inside Gru's headquarters. One turns into a purple monster, the other panics, and within minutes, the entire mailroom is destroyed. It's short, loud, and the perfect follow-up to Despicable Me 2's Purple Mayhem. 2013 Training Wheels. Training Wheels showed a softer side of the Minions as they helped little Agnes learn to ride her bike. Of course, their help involved rockets, gadgets, and explosions, but somehow it worked. It's one of the sweetest Minion shorts ever made, blending chaos with real heart. 2015 Minions. 2015 gave us the first full Minion movie, Minions! This prequel revealed their entire history, stretching back to prehistoric times. We learned they've always served the most despicable masters, dinosaurs, pharaohs, even Dracula, but somehow always managed to destroy them all. After centuries without a leader, 3 brave Minions, Kevin, Stuart, and Bob, set off to find a new villain to serve. Their journey takes them to Scarlet Overkill, a stylish supervillain voiced by Sandra Bullock, and eventually to a young Gru. The film made over $1 billion and proved that Minions didn't need Gru to be superstars. 2015, The Competition. In the competition, 2 Minions go head-to-head, throwing paper in Gru's office. It starts playful and ends in disaster, with everything destroyed except their friendship. Another perfect showcase of how even the smallest tasks end up as huge adventures for them. 2015 Cro Minion. Cro Minion takes us back to prehistoric times where 2 cave minions babysit a Stone Age toddler. Within minutes, everything explodes. Literally. It's one of the funniest and most creative Minion shorts ever, connecting directly to their ancient origins. 2016 The Secret Life of Pets. In 2016, a Minion appeared dressed as a dog in The Secret Life of Pets. It's a brief background moment, but fans spotted him instantly. A cheeky Illumination Easter egg that tied the studio's universes together. 2016 Mower Minions. Mower Minions followed the gang as they start a lawn mowing business just to buy a blender. Naturally, They destroyed everything instead. Explosions, screaming goats, flying grass, pure Minion perfection. 2017, Despicable Me 3. In Despicable Me 3, Gru refuses to return to villainy, so the Minions quit, only to end up in prison. Do they behave? Of course not. They instantly become the rulers of the jail, performing musical numbers and planning escapes. The film also introduced Mel, the rebellious new Minion leader who added fresh personality to the crew.
Hey, Mel! Welcome back.
2017, The Secret Life of Kyle. Released the same year, The Secret Life of Kyle focused on Gru's pet dog but featured Minion cameos. It was a fun crossover, bridging the Despicable Me and Pets worlds into one little adventure. 2018, Yellow is the New Black. 2018's Yellow is the New Black continued the prison saga with two Minions attempting a daring escape. Clever, chaotic, and full of visual comedy, this short became a fan favorite for its non-stop energy. 2019, Santa's Little Helpers. In Santa's Little Helpers, Kevin, Bob, and Stuart crash land at the North Pole and accidentally take jobs as Santa's elves. From toy factory disasters to runaway sleighs, it's one of the most charming holiday specials in the series. 2019, Minion Scouts. The Minions try to become scouts, earning badges, camping, and learning survival skills. Of course, they blow everything up instead. Another day, another hilarious failure for the world's cutest disaster crew. 2020, Minions Holiday Special. The Minions Holiday Special aired in 2020, a festive mix of old shorts and new sketches. From tangled Christmas lights to snowball wars, it was pure joy wrapped in tinsel and laughter. 2021, Minions and Monsters. The Minions dived into fantasy with Minions and Monsters, a parody of role-playing games, swords, dragons, and heroic nonsense. The Minions proved they could make even epic adventures ridiculous. 2021 to 2022, Saturday Morning Minions. During 2021 and 2022, the Saturday Morning Minions series brought weekly mini-episodes filled with slapstick fun. It kept fans laughing with bite-sized chaos and made the Minions a digital age phenomenon. 2022, Minions, The Rise of Gru. The 1970s came alive in Minions, The Rise of Gru. Young Gru dreamed of joining the Vicious Six, while his loyal Minions helped him prove he's evil enough. The film introduced Otto, the round Minion with braces and a golden heart. Packed with disco beats, gadgets, and heart, it showed that even as Gru's henchmen, the Minions are heroes in their own ridiculous way. 2022, Postmodern Minion. In Postmodern Minion, the crew redecorates their lair and turns it into an abstract art disaster. Walls collapse, paint flies, and somehow they call it modern art. 2023, Mooned. Mooned revisited Gru's return to Earth after the first Despicable Me film. Naturally, the Minions made everything worse because what's a safe landing when you can crash with style? 2024, Despicable Me 4. Despicable Me 4 took the chaos to a new level, introducing the Mega Minions. After a wild experiment, a few Minions gained superpowers, laser vision, flight, and super strength. Dave, Mel, Tim, Jerry, and Gus become heroes in yellow capes, saving Gru's family from danger. The Minions had officially evolved from bumbling sidekicks to full-blown superheroes. 2024, Benny's Birthday. Released alongside Despicable Me 4, Benny's Birthday featured a party gone wrong, balloons, cake, and, naturally, explosions. Because no Minion celebration ends without a little destruction. 2026, Minions 3. Finally, we look ahead to 2026 when Minions 3 arrives. While details are still top secret, one thing's certain, expect more chaos, more laughter, and a whole lot more bananas. After 16 years of fun, the Minions are still evolving, louder, sillier, and more beloved than ever.